We are at Unnakoti, which literally means one less than 10 million. Apparently, this was supposed to be a land of so many deities in the past. We are 178 kilometers, mainly due north from Agartala. It's a fascinating site with the largest Shiva rock-cut reliefs in all of India. It is a particular pleasure for me to come here today, as I came here for the first time 35 years ago. This remote and magnificent site in the hills of North Tripura is one of the greatest sites of religious art in India. These impressive sculptures were made in the 11th or 12th century, towards the end of the reign of the Palas. The central Shiva face is known as the Unnakotishvara Kal Bhairav. Including the headdress, it is over 30 feet high. But the most enchanting part of this site is its magical setting in the middle of the thick forest. We are dwarfed by these massive reliefs. For indeed, that is the purpose, to convey the awesome majesty of the spirit, which is far greater than the forms of the world around us. The Vajrayana form of Buddhism developed in eastern India, mainly at the universities of Nalanda and Vikramshila. In fact, the earliest representations we have of relief made along the base in this fashion is also found at the site of Nalanda. These reliefs are also similar to those found in the base of the Paharpur Stupa in Bangladesh. We also find Pala period reliefs carved in wood like this at the Charang monastery in Kinnaur. This stupa is of great value in the study of Buddhism in the east of India. These reliefs are among the earliest art found in sites of the Vajrayana school of Buddhism. It was from eastern India that this form of Buddhism spread to Myanmar, Nepal, Tibet and Indonesia. The temple of Tripureshwari or Tripura Sundari is in the town of Udaipur, about 56 kilometers south of Agartala. She is a form of Durga and is the most revered deity of Tripura. In fact, the state is named after her. Legend has it that King Dhanya Manikya, who ruled Tripura in the end of the 15th century, had a revelation one night in a dream. In the dream, he was told to install the image of Tripura Sundari in a temple which stood on a hilltop near the town of Udaipur. That is how the Tripura Sundari temple came into being in the year 1501. It is now over 500 years old. This is the most important temple in Tripura. On an average, more than 2,000 worshippers come here each day. The temple has a square-type sanctum made in the style of a typical Bengali hut with a conical roof. On the eastern side of the temple, King Dhanya Manikya built a pond which is today home to a large number of tortoises. Tripura Sundari means beauty of the three worlds. She is also called Shodashi, vermilion-hued, Lalita, or playful one, and Raja Rajeshwari, or Queen of Queens. In Hindu mythology, Lord Vishnu had cut the body of Parvati in the form of Sati into 51 pieces with his Sudarshan Chakra. These pieces fell in different places throughout the country. These places came to be deeply revered and are known as Peethasthans. It is said that the right foot of Sati fell here in Matabari. This is the Malanch Nivas, which used to be the summer palace of the Maharaja of Tripura. The great Bengali poet Rabindranath Tagore spent much time here. He is believed to have written many of his works here. The temple of Bhubaneswari is 55 kilometers south of Agartala. It is of the 17th century. The temple is also known because it features as the backdrop for a novel and for a play written by the Bengali poet Rabindranath Tagore. It was made in the rule of Maharaja Govinda Manikya.
শুনি তাহার বাণী আপন গানে তাহার বাণী